Well, I ran into something today that I thought y'all might find interesting, or maybe at least informative. Way back when, I think in the 80s sometime, I bought 4 of these solar cells from Radio Shack, and the part number is 276-127, and I paid $16.95 for 4 of them. One of them I used in a project a long time ago, which I gave away, and the other 3 I kept. One of them got broken in storage, and then today I just opened one up, and I thought that's the part you might be interested in. First, let me go over this. It's a 4-inch silicon solar cell. Again, it was kind of pricey, and you can see here the specifications for soldering: negative lead solder on front and the positive solder on back. And then it gives the specs: absolute maximum ratings, voltage 0.55 volts, current 2 amps for this one cell. And the test conditions were full noon, clear day, 25 degrees, 76 Fahrenheit. Okay, so I opened the package up, and it was still in its original wrapper. You can see here, it's got the plastic, and it's got the little piece of foam to protect it. And the solar cell itself, which had a piece of tape on it to hold it in position here. And then, of course, the outer casing. That's not the interesting part. Let me zoom in here, and I will show you what happened after however many years, decades it's been. I don't know if you can see this, but these are the tracings. So this is lead that's been deposited on the front, and this is what came off of it. Yeah, so these are the tracings that ran up here and ran up over here, and they just came off. Now this was in ideal storage conditions, right? It's in a sealed package and stored away out of the sunlight and whatever. I'd hate to think of the lifespan of these if they had been outdoors in actual use. They certainly wouldn't have made it from the 1980s until today. But that's it. Yeah, this is one mode of failure of really old solar cells, is they this lead would just delaminate. I mean, you can see it here. It's still trying to come off, and that's stuck down pretty well there, but there's just a piece of it coming up, and yeah, it doesn't take much to lift it off of there. So yeah, kind of an interesting thing. And if you were ever tempted to buy really old solar cells from like the 80s, 90s, whatever, I think I'd skip on that. Okay, well, that was it. Just a kind of a short video to let you know that old solar cells used to have some different failure modes than we see today.